All right, we have got to break down some absolutely massive news coming from Indian music superstar Yo Honey Singh. He's just announced a new project, and honestly, the scale of it is something you just have to see to believe.
Okay, so let's just dive right in with the one and only number you need to keep in your head, 51. Seriously, everything about this story, this entire massive announcement, it all revolves around that number.
I mean, let's be real. This is the first time Honey Singh has ever dropped something this gigantic. This is not just another album drop. No, this is a statement. It's a massive, almost unheard of project that has the entire industry talking, and it shows he means business.
So how did this bombshell news even get out? You might think a big press conference, maybe a formal announcement. Nope. Honey Singh himself just went and dropped the entire track list on his Instagram story. You can imagine the frenzy as fans were scrambling to screenshot it all.
And he revealed the name of this absolute beast of a project, 51 Glorious Days. And well, you can probably guess where this is going. It lives up to the name, with a track for every single one of those days. That's right, 51 days, 51 brand new tracks.
The sheer scale here is what could make this so historic. And to really get a grip on the impact, we need to put that number, 51, into some real-world perspective.
So while we're all waiting for the full 51, that Instagram story gave us a confirmed look at about 40 of the song titles. And that gives us a huge chunk of the album to start analyzing and, let's be honest, get really excited about. Okay, so what can we actually expect from this gigantic list of songs? Well, when you start digging into those 40 or so tracks that we've seen, some classic Honey Singh themes immediately start to pop up. First up, and this will be no surprise to anyone, he's leaning hard into his signature themes of wealth and living the high life. I mean, with titles like I'm So Rich, Supreme, and Love with Money, he is clearly delivering that classic, over-the-top Honey Singh his fans absolutely live for. And of course, it just wouldn't be a Honey Singh project without a whole section that sounds like it was recorded in a luxury car garage. We're getting tracks literally named Maybach, Lamborghini, and Hummer. It's not just an album, it's a musical car show. But hey, it's not all just cars and cash. The tracklist is hinting at some serious variety. You've got these titles like Mafia and Naam Honey Singh, which just sound like powerful, self-aware anthems. But then you get tracks like Flexbomb and Tring Tring that have everybody guessing what kind of new sounds he's about to hit us with. And, adding to all the hype is this little element of mystery, because this all came from a quick Instagram story. Some of the titles were kind of blurry or partially hidden. This has kicked off this huge wave of fan speculation online, with everyone trying to play detective and fill in the blanks.
Okay, so let's zoom out for a second and really understand just how massive a 51-track album is in today's music world. This isn't just big, it's almost unheard of.
Just to put this in perspective for you, a typical album these days has, 10 to 15 songs? Honey Singh is essentially dropping 3 or 4 full-length albums all at once. Whether you see it as a massive creative outpouring or just a bold play to dominate streaming, the sheer volume of work here is staggering.
So let's make no mistake about it, this isn't just a big release for him. If he pulls this off, 51 Glorious Days is going to go down as one of the biggest and most ambitious album projects in the entire history of Indian music. Period.
So with a project this big, you can bet the reaction from the public and his die-hard fan base was absolutely immediate and incredibly intense.
Yeah, the announcement basically sent a shockwave through his entire fan base. Social media is just on fire, and you can feel the anticipation building to a fever pitch. The expectations for this release are now, you can imagine, sky high. And all of this brings us to the big question that everyone's asking as they scan through that massive list. Is it a high-energy anthem like Mafia, or maybe something more mysterious like Flexbomb? The choice is, well, it's almost overwhelming. Look, at the end of the day, this album is a definitive statement. It's signaling that the superstar is truly back and he's armed with an arsenal of 51 tracks ready to just dominate the charts. The message is crystal clear, the glorious days are coming. The only real question left is, in an era of short attention spans, can this massive volume of music truly capture and hold that top spot? I guess we're all going to have to wait and see.